Please give me back my pussycat. Please. I'm just kidding. But can you give me yours? So Fairy Tail 307. I was actually surprised. We see Rogue and he's there like, oh, until Godzilla falls to my hands. You know Godzilla's not falling to your hands. Just stop it already. He is not. You are never going to beat him. So just quit already. You and your partner Sting got knocked out by freaking Natsu by himself. You're never going to be Godzilla. Just sit down. That kind of gave me a little laugh. But then basically we find out that through a flashback, Lecter actually lived thanks to Minerva. So claps to everybody that said that, because I know I've seen a lot of people saying, oh yeah, no, Minerva probably sent them away. So the little asshole cat actually lived, because we know Lecter had a mouth on him. So he's actually alive, and Sting is just there. Please, thank you so much. Please give me back my cat. And Minerva is like, oh, stop your sniveling. And I was just like, wow. You know, she's different from her father, where she's not, I don't think, in a sense, as cruel as him, but she does want to be #1, so she puts up a stipulation. I'll give you your cat back, but we better win this. And I'm really liking Minerva after that. I mean, we already seen how cruel she can get. Like, you know, she beat the shit out of Lucy, which she still has one coming to her for that one. But, you know, just to see that she really wants to be #1, I like that. I like determination to be #1. So kudos to Minerva for that. Sting looked kind of pitiful when he was begging for his cat, and he was saying, ma'am, thank you, ma'am. And it's interesting because Minerva said, you're, now, after you defeated my father like that, you're pretty much a candidate to become the next headmaster. So if Sting becomes the next headmaster, that's going to be quite awkward, seeing as how, you know, he lost to Natsu. But they were talking about the power of feelings and, you know, your emotions, being able to channel these inner powers that you can get, and how now that Sting has that within him, there's a big possibility he can beat Natsu and win now. So, you know, when Hero throws that whole emotions and, you know, wanting to save your friends in there, he really means it's a power. It's not just like, you know, a will. It is actually a power. It is like going Super Saiyan, pretty much. That's pretty much what it is. It's like a power-up without, not even a joke. It's not like, you know, just, oh, you know, his determination overcomes all. It is literally a power, the way Hero describes it. So, I guess that can disperse some of the hatred toward it, you know, towards it. Is like, in this particular series, no joke, when you are pissed and you really want to save somebody, you got feelings for something, you actually have power there. That is actual strength that is added to you. So, the way Hero described it, I guess that's what it is. It's actual power. It's not just a determination, a will, you know, a will of fire, so to speak. It is actual power. What can I say? Hopefully Sting gets his pussycat back. Then we also cut back to Natsu and Lucy and them trying to escape. And when I was seeing it, I was like, oh, because basically when they're escaping, they try to get through this crack of this wall and whatnot. It was tight, but they squeezed through. That's what she said. They see Arcadios, and he's all banged up there. And I was like, that is exactly what you get for trying to act all tough. But he's all banged up, and he's like, leave at once, leave at once. And apparently, the reason why you can't escape from there is because of this group. They're called the Garo Knights, and apparently they're just about to, like, whip some Fairy Tail ass. They're like, you're not escaping. We're going to execute you prisoners right now. So, to me, this kind of looks like a way of extending this whole thing, because honestly, I just want to see them escape and see what's going on with the time machine, the hooded girl. You know, all these mysteries are being kept in the wings, while now we got to deal with the Garo Knights, which I hope it adds up to some good fights. If it's some good fights, then I'm down for it. But in all honesty, it seems as a chance to extend this arc even further with this. You know, I want to get to what seemingly is going to be the next arc, I'm assuming, based on the way things are going, which will probably be some type of time travel. I want to see that. And it was also interesting to note as well that a couple people pointed out that Yukino looks very similar to Lisanna. Now, I don't know if maybe that has something to do with time travel. Who knows? Maybe she's Lisanna from a different time. I don't really know. But that was interesting that they pointed that out. And also, I really want to see Mita Jane get into a really awesome fight. I really hope that that's the case, because, you know, we don't get many Mita Jane fights, so I really want to see her, like, destroy some of the Garo Knights. I really hope she goes into battle. I can't wait for that. And so next week, we're going to have Fairy Tail versus the Executioners, and I'm kind of looking forward to seeing that, just get them out the way already, because, in all honesty, again, it does look like just a plot at extending this further, which I just want to get to see what's going to happen with the eclipse and whatnot. Overall, chapter was decent. I was kind of cringing at seeing Sting beg for his cat. But, you know, it was kind of funny to see. And not much really happened for the most part. We got a couple different things. Like I said as well, the whole princess thing, she looks very down about what was going on. You know, she doesn't seem happy, so I'm guessing that she has something on the line writing for this, and she's either being forced to, or she's doing this to save somebody. So yeah, I wish we would have more stuff going on, at least a fight in the middle of it, because for the most part we got a flashback finding out that Lecter's alive, and we see some new opponents. So next week might be better. We might get some good battles in between from the Grand Magic Games as well as the Executioners, you know, / Garo Knights. So I want to see that going down. So again, not the most exciting chapter or anything like that, but it was interesting to see a couple things that went down. Let me know what you think though. Is Yukino some connection to Lisanna, maybe from a different time dimension or something like that? Are you excited to see, hopefully soon, Minerva get her ass handed to her by Erza Scarlet? That's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up if you can't wait to see some more awesome fights, because it seems that we're heading that way, like a chapter where half and half, maybe Grand Magic Game fights as well as the Executioner. So I'm excited to see that. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.